Hi, I'm Jeff with River Run Cabinetry, and right now we're going to show you how to use our Mohawk Repair Kit, which is a hard fill wax. And what it does is, if you zoom in and you take a look here, this is a big dent that we slammed this door into something. I'm going to show you how to fix that thing and make it look just like the rest of the cabinet door. So what you need to do in order to do this properly, it's a kit that includes the paint, a top coat, and a blending agent. And then we have one hard fill wax stick for each of our paint colors. And then there's a hard fill leveling tool that you're going to need to do some filing and cleanup, as well as a soldering iron. 1200 grit sandpaper and 220 grit sandpaper. The first thing, very important, you have to sand the area that you're going to be working on. Otherwise the hard wax fill will not stick to the top coat that we use. Then clean your surface. Pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill the dent by melting the hard fill. And as you can see, I'm going to build it up. We're going to make a little mound above it, which we're going to scrape off the excess, and we're going to file it down. And we'll just give that a minute to cool down and cure. Really takes about 2 to 3 minutes before the wax is cool enough to file. Otherwise you're going to leave little abrasion lines from the sander. Okay, feels like we're ready to file it down now. And you just want to very lightly keep rubbing until it's perfectly level with the surface of the face of the door. And not only will you see it, but you'll feel it and you'll hear it when it's got 100% surface level. Okay, it feels pretty good. Then we're going to take our 1200 grit sandpaper and we're going to hit the area again. And if you can feel anything, you will see it through the paint and the top coat. And that is what we want right there. So that's what it's going to look like right before paint. We'll clean it up again. If you have an air compressor, the best thing to do is to blow this off and get all the dust off of it prior to painting. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the pewter aerosol spray. And just like any kind of a spray can product, you're going to want to shake it for probably 1 minute to 2 minutes, which we've shaken these cans before this, so not necessary to do it for 2 minutes. Now what you want to do is, when you're doing any kind of a spray touch-up on a corner, or what you want to do is spray away from the flat surface of the door as much as possible. It's not necessary to tape off the area, then you'll have a defined line. So you want to spray away from the door, get the excess over, spray away from the product, and then as this dries, what we're going to do is we're going to spray our top coat, which the reason why we use this is because the matte sheen matches the sheen that our automated finish system puts on our conversion varnish top coat. Then, to eliminate any of the overspray that we do have, because there will be some, you use the blender flow out. And with this, you just mist your door, and what that does is it reactivates the solvents, and it makes everything flow and blend very nice and smooth like a factory finish from our automated finish line. So we're just going to give that another minute to dry. Stuff dries very quickly. You do want to spray it in a well ventilated area. It's very strong smelling. Now, appears, yep, our enamel is dry enough for the next step. So now we are going to spray our top coat on. That way we have a nice match on the sheen. And again, you're going to want to eliminate as much overspray as possible. And we will give that a moment to dry. All right, and we gave this plenty of time to dry. So now I can feel a little overspray on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray the flow out blending agent on, which is going to reactivate the solvents in the spray and the top coat and make it blend in so that you don't feel any overspray on the rest of the flat surface of the door. And that is all it takes. You just have to mist it. You're not coating it. It's not going to be visible. It's simply to reactivate the catalyst. And this is going to dry rather quickly. And once this dries, we'll zoom in on it and show you how it looks. All right, so it looks as if our flowing blending agent has done its job. And this is the end result. The door is ready to be hung. Thanks for watching.